Hey guys, I'm Sneha and you are watching my channel Book Junction. Welcome to today's video. So, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a very special topic which is positivity and my idea of positivity. So, I think in 2019, I started reading about this concept that positivity is powerful and what are the effects of it. And over the years, my idea of the concept has changed a lot from believing in law of attraction and manifestation and whatnot to becoming very practical about things. I think a lot has changed. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what are the things that are helping me to stay positive and how my idea about being positive has changed drastically in the last couple of years. So I hope you will enjoy. So, first, I would like to talk about this recent hobby that I've come across, which is gardening. Now, let me tell you, and you would know if you follow me from a long time, that I had so much greenery around my house, like back in Kolkata. If you have watched my previous videos, you would know that the surrounding was full of trees, plants, and there was just such an exceptional amount of greenery. The moment I would open my window and door, it would just look so pretty. The sunlight, it was absolutely perfect, right? And right in the morning when you wake up with the sound of the birds and everything, it just makes you feel positive and to do something creative or just work on the tasks that you have appointed for that day. But that's not the case here where I have shifted now. So in Chennai, the area there that we live in, it's quite deserted. Like, in a way, there are not many trees, there are not many plants, there's not greenery at all. And I am a person who depends a lot on her surrounding to feel a vibe, right? So it has been a very big shock for me to live in a place where there are no trees. So gardening has come as a solution. It has come as a big surprise also. I never thought I will enjoy it, waking up every day and looking at my plants, seeing if they have grown at all, and just watering them, spraying some water on them. It's definitely a beautiful experience, and it helps me stay positive. And it has also taught me a lesson that it's okay if everything is not perfect around you. If you have shifted to a new place and it doesn't look like the place that you used to live, you can take a few efforts and just try to make the most of the place that you have. So we do have some area around us where we can keep some pots, so that's what we are doing. And I think it's a nice vibe now. As you can see, this is the methi seed sprouts, and they grew quite longer. I do not have a video of that, but this is how it looks, and it really made me feel so nice. Sometimes there are things and circumstances that interferes with your happiness and prevents you from being positive and from attaining your goals. This has happened with me several times. That's why I'm speaking from experience, and I have learned my lesson to always keep a check on my mental health. Especially if you have clinical mental health issues such as depression or anxiety, it's very important that you get therapy because it empowers you with different tools and techniques that will help you manage your condition. This is why I am so excited to tell you about today's sponsor, BetterHelp, which is an online therapy platform. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy accessible and affordable. And we all know that it's very difficult to find the best therapist around our area when we are limited with the options. But when we go on BetterHelp, there are so many professional licensed therapists on the platform. BetterHelp makes finding a therapist so easy because it's online, it's remote, and you just have to answer a few questions and then you will be matched with a therapist within a few days, which is so easy and simple. You will find a link in my description box, betterhelp.com/bookjunction, and on clicking that link you will get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp, and you can try it and see if it helps you and if it works for you. And because finding a therapist is a lot like dating, so probably you are matched with a therapist and you're not enjoying the experience and they are not the right fit for you, you can switch to another therapist, and that too without any additional cost. So if you are struggling, you can consider online therapy with BetterHelp. You can click on the link in my description box, or you can visit betterhelp.com/bookjunction. I want to thank BetterHelp for supporting this channel. Now, I always enjoyed cooking and the whole vibe of preparing for your recipe and just adding all the different ingredients. But when you have to cook on a daily basis, twice a day, and it just becomes a chore, I think that's when the task doesn't stay interesting anymore, which has happened with me. I hate cooking these days, and honestly, I think a big part of being positive is also just to let go and to accept that okay, stuff happens. Sometimes you don't enjoy some things, but you need to do them, so you just gotta do that and let go. So this is another thing that has changed in me. I'm not trying to make my cooking time positive or anything. I'm just doing it and just getting done with it. So that's also a way of looking at things. Now, this one has come as a surprise. If you are a working individual, or if you have a very tight schedule, and if you are also stressed most of the times, I highly recommend you to start going on weekend trips, because life is not going to get easy. You are not going to get any time. You will always have your work, you will always have your job, you will always have all the stresses of life. So sometimes, when you want to get an escape, I think you should definitely consider going on weekend trips around the area where you live. So we mostly go to Pondicherry or Oroville, or Yelagiri. There are a lot of places around Tamil Nadu, so that is very helpful. But wherever you live, I think it's very important that sometimes you just go on these small trips. Sit in these small cafes, right by the road, have these delicious food items like bread omelette, Maggie. I think Chennai serves the best bread omelette. So sorry for you if you don't live in Chennai, but the Maggie everywhere is just great. So just chilling at such little cafes, enjoying your food, talking about life if you want to, or talking about anything else, whatever suits you, whatever floats your boat. Having coffee. Once again, I think Chennai's filter coffee is honestly the best. It's light, it's tasty, it's just delicious. So this is what we have been doing these days, that we go on weekend trips, because you don't need a lot of time, you don't need to take holiday and leaves from your office, and you can just go on a Friday evening or even a Saturday morning, early morning. We go by our scooty, but if you have a car, then that's amazing. And also weekend trips are cheaper also, because obviously it's for 2 days and it's nearby, so stuff like that. And whenever we pick any destination, any place, we always look for an Airbnb which is like very beautiful, aesthetic, has a lot of greenery around it, because that is the thing that we are craving at the moment. Greenery, plants, trees, the sound of birds, that's something that both of us, I and India, we crave it so much. So we always get a property where there's just a lot of beauty and greenery. This particular Airbnb is right near the Serenity Beach in Pondicherry, and even Oroville was very near. It's a small place, so everything is quite near. Now this Airbnb has this very rustic look, as you can see. It has all the amenities that you need, and it's so beautiful. The color palette is to die for. The closet was actually really big, which I have never gotten anywhere. This closet is also like, if you have a lot of stuff, but you won't if you're going on a weekend trip, but just showing it to you. And the room's vibe, the beige tone, the earthy tones, and the cement, everything. I've never been to a property with such a beautiful aesthetic and so different and unique as well. So they have given a really a long this slab to sit beside and eat, because you are not supposed to sit on the bed and eat because there are ants. And then this jar of homemade cookies. These cookies were so delicious. They were so big that they were just not coming out of the jar, but they were amazing. So overall, we just have such great times during our weekend trips. It's something that we look forward to, and we don't even have to stress a lot, because it's nearby and we can just come back by Sunday or max Monday. So yeah, I highly recommend you to go on weekend trips if you are feeling very like negative and off. So this is something that has helped us a lot to get through some really really pathetic days, and trust me, we have a lot of those days. The next thing will come as a shock to you, or maybe not, because I never talk about this. Now, I am a kind of person who never gets ready a lot. I am not a very fashionable kind of person. I don't have a lot of personal style or anything like that. I wear whatever I have. I repeat my clothes so much. I don't purchase new clothes at all, unless it's really necessary. So I'm that kind of person. I don't even have a lot of makeup. I don't apply a lot of makeup, not because I don't like it, but that's the kind of person I've always been, like very low maintenance, I think. But recently I've realized that, just sitting down with whatever little makeup I have, and just applying everything and enjoying the process has been very, very positive for me, especially when you are staying at home all the time, and you are working from home. This is where you get up, you are working out here, you are eating, sleeping, you're doing everything in your room. So it gets boring. You don't put any effort in getting ready. If you have to go to an office, you will wake up and get ready. But if you are at home, you're not going to get ready, you're not going to put in any effort, you keep looking like a homeless person, and it happens a lot. So sometimes, just for the sake of it, I will just bring out all my makeup, sit in front of the mirror, and just start getting ready. Applying a little bit of mascara, a little bit of kajal, lip liner, lipstick, a little bit of blush. When it comes to blush, I don't really have a blush, I use a lip balm. But yeah, we are not talking about all these details. You get the vibe, right? So if you are also like me, who doesn't like to get ready a lot of times, but you are feeling really sick of yourself, I highly recommend you to do this. I have been doing this a lot, that sometimes I just get ready for the sake of it, probably click a few pictures, or maybe not, but just enjoying the whole process of getting ready, looking at yourself. So many times we just don't even check out how we are looking for days, and that has happened with me, and that's why these days I do this. And trust me, it has made a difference. I feel much more positive when I do this. For some time, I just look at myself, and it's a really nice vibe. The next thing that I want to talk about, which is also the last point, it is that going to the gym has been extremely helpful. I feel like if you're a person who can't meditate, I feel like going to the gym and exercising physically is also equivalent to meditation, because during the time that I spend in gym, I don't think about anything else. I'm only so much focused on what I'm doing in that moment. So it helps me to be in the moment and just enjoying the exercise. So I highly recommend this also, to stay positive, and yeah. Alright, guys, so I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it valuable. It was quite different, and I feel like I had a lot of fun while editing this video. So if you enjoyed it, then definitely like, share, and subscribe. If you want to share something, then write it in the comment section below. And do not forget to hit the bell icon, because so many stationery hauls are coming up next. And I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.